Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky and I am here to share my life and my journey with weight loss surgery, also known as bariatric surgery. My particular surgery is the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, or what those of us in the know call VSG. Today is officially 2 weeks post-op. I am down 12.5 pounds in these last 2 weeks, which is super exciting. That's the most weight I have ever lost in my entire life in just 2 weeks, and I'm just thrilled. Something that I am very much looking forward to, I actually started last night, is pureed food. I know that's not a sentence that you normally hear in everyday life. I'm excited for pureed food. But after being on full liquids, clear liquids and full liquids for almost the last 3 weeks, I'm super excited to get something with a little bit of texture and some substance that, and it gave me a chance to get back into the kitchen. I tried really hard to make a cooking video yesterday, but it was a disaster. I don't have a good tripod, and I was trying, it was just bad. So hopefully in the future I will be able to do a cooking video. I love cooking. The kitchen is my happy place, and I'm super excited to be able to get back in there, even though the results were all a pureed texture. So I made a few things. I made the famous ricotta bake. That's one thing that is a really popular recipe in the bariatric community. It's like a lasagna without noodles. So it's creamy and cheesy and saucy and delicious. And then I made a bean and cheese enchilada bake. And that's really good. It's nice and savory and thick and yummy. And then I made a crab rangoon dip, which didn't turn out as well as I had hoped, but it's still really good, and it's not like I'm not going to eat it, right? So that's what I made. That will take me through the next several days. I found these really cool little cups at Walmart in the plastic wrap section. They're 8-ounce foil cups for your air fryer, so you can make either like 4 different dishes or 4 small portions of something, and you just put them in your air fryer. And so I put my portions in those, and then put the rest of the dinner, or the rest of the dishes, in just a regular casserole dish for the hubs, so that he can have those too. I am going to also make some mashed potatoes today. That just sounds phenomenal. I'm excited to use butter. I've not had butter in like 2 months. I'm gonna do half potato and half cauliflower mash. Also, that will start incorporating some vegetables back in. I really miss vegetables after, just because I don't like vegetable juice. I love tomato soup and tomato products, but for some reason the V8 and things like that, I don't know. Ketchup is great. I don't know what it is about the V8 juice. I don't know, but so I'm excited to maybe steam up some carrots. I have a home delivery coming tomorrow from Misfits Markets, and I ordered sweet potato, so I've got sweet potato coming tomorrow. Really excited to steam that up and mash that up and get that going too. So 2 weeks post-op, 2 weeks on full liquids. It was okay. It was kind of tough when I got hungry, because I did get legit hunger, and which kind of surprised me and disappointed me a little bit, because I was told that when they do the sleeve surgery, by removing 70 to 80% of your stomach, it takes the ghrelin away, which is the hunger hormone. There's ghrelin and leptin. One is hunger and one is fullness. But apparently my ghrelin gremlin is just alive and doing well. But by only able to eat 2 ounces at a time, I am keeping him at bay. Last week I was using the Berrytastic app, which I highly recommend for anyone on a bariatric journey. It tracks everything. It tracks your food. It can divide your macros. It tracks your water, your vitamins, your pooping, everything. And so I was tracking my calories, and they were right around 500 or 600. I mean, not a lot could I squeeze in there. And so I'm hoping by getting some solids, semi-solids, I guess if it's puree, it's a semi-solid, by getting some more substance at any rate in this week, that I'll increase that a little bit and won't be as hungry as often. So I had my ricotta bake for breakfast. I measured out 2 ounces and I finished almost all of it. Seamus got like the last bite and a half because I was just full. And it was only a bite and a half, but I am finally listening and being able to recognize my fullness cues, and I don't want to push that, especially at this stage. I'm only 2 weeks out. I'm still healing, still learning my body and what this new stomach is all about. And so I don't want to push it. I don't want to feel yucky. I want to feel good. I want to feel healthy. And I am so far. I'm down, I think, like 20 pounds total from pre-surgery, including the 2-week pre-op diet. And then, excuse me, the last 3 days were full liquids, and then the last 2 weeks of full liquids. And so I noticed I did put on a shirt the other day that had been a little bit snug, and it fit better, and that just made me super, super happy, because over the last couple years my clothes have been getting tighter and tighter, and it's really, really a good feeling to have them loosening up a little bit so I can just wear them and be more comfortable. So I've been just pretty much taking it easy, just letting my body rest. I've been walking frequently, but not long distances. I still, I got winded just taking a shower and drying off this morning. So there's just not a lot of stamina yet. There's not a lot of fuel. But Seamus is really excited to have Mama home and all to himself. We've been walking at like every hour, going outside, playing for a little bit. I can't do my long walks yet, but I'm pushing a little more than I was before, and doing like 10 or 15 minutes instead of like 5, and just going a little bit farther every day. I'll be going back to work next week, so I'm really enjoying this last week off. Doing a little more around the house, not a lot. I have my official 2-week post-op appointment with the ARNP and the dietitian tomorrow, and we'll go over my progress and what are the next steps. For me, my incisions are still healing. That one, I have one on the right side. Let's just take a peek at it, shall we? Okay, warning, this is a surgical site. So if you're not really into surgical stuff, feel free to turn away for a moment. But I know it looks nasty, but it is so much better than it was. I've Been putting arnica on it twice a day, and that's really helped with the bruising. There's still a lump right here, a little lump and a hard spot, but it's a lot smaller than it has been. So that makes me really happy. I got sent home with not steri strips, not bandages, just glue, surgical glue. And so that's come off of 2 of the incisions so far. I'm just letting it fall off naturally. I'm not gonna pick it or anything like that. I'm just leaving it alone. And so I can shower with that. I can let the water run over it. Obviously, I'm not going in swimming or taking a bath or anything like that for probably a couple more weeks until the incisions are fully healed. But things are going well. Things are going very well. And I'm just, yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, you know, well, not necessarily in this video, but in my introductory video, anything I talk about, I am not a medical professional. This is just my personal experience from life. Being a certain age, we do, you know, hopefully most of us get a little bit of wisdom, some life experience, but this is just me. If you have any questions, please consult your weight loss team, your weight management team. But if you have just any questions, if you want to talk, if you just want some information, if you have questions about surgery, you're considering it, if you're just bored, you don't have anyone to talk to, please come find me on Instagram. I'm at VEE_GEE 1966, and I'm here on YouTube. I'm around, and I would love to hear from you. If this has helped you in any way, please feel free to like, subscribe, share this video if you know of someone who's contemplating surgery, or like I said, if you just want to share it to make fun of a crazy old woman, that's fine too. But I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember that Jesus loves you and the rest of us are trying. You deserve to be happy and healthy. Let me say that again. You deserve, pardon me from the rings and the eyes from the light. You deserve to be happy and healthy, and you can do this. Mwah.